My wife thinks it's weird that I stare at the window during a heavy rainstorm. It would be a lot less weird if she'd just let me in. I know, awful. Don't forget to comment your dad jokes down below. Right, so hello again everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Realme 4K Smart Google TV Stick. That's a bit of a mouthful, but I did just read it all off there. Now recently we've done videos on the Xiaomi Mi TV Stick, Firesticks, Roku sticks, so I am interested to see how the Realme performs. Is it any good? And is it worth the money? Right, let's take a look. So that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's crack on. Right, so first of all, I want to thank Banggood for sending the Realme stick out to review, and if you are interested at looking at it, I will leave links in the description down below. And although they did send this out free for review, it doesn't affect what I'm going to say about it. It is going to be a full, honest review. So there are a lot more videos online. They go a lot more in depth of what's in the box and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just simply, you get a dongle. Can I get a focus? We can, but that's simply what it is. If I put it next to a Fire Stick, you can get a general idea of the size. All it has is a micro USB port. And then obviously it comes with the power cable and a HDMI extender. A lot of people do wonder why you get these HDMI extenders, and it's simply because if you're using a TV that's wall mounted or the HDMI cable's kind of boxed in on the back of the TV, you'd plug the stick into the HDMI extender, and as you can see, it's a lot thinner and it's more manoeuvrable. Oh, that's a hard word to say, isn't it? And then obviously we get the remote. Now, I kind of like this remote. Once again, it's just down to personal preference, I suppose, but as you can see, we get a few quick keys, but it just feels really nice. It's a nice material. One thing I'm not sure of, though, is why does it need to say Realme on the back, but I suppose it's all branding. So that's what you get inside the box. That's what they both look like. There's no batteries included with the remote. Whether that's something that bothers you, I'm not sure, but it's worth mentioning. So let's get it started up, see what it looks like, see how it performs. Interested to look at this one, and I'm also interested to look at the price because I haven't yet looked. Right, let's go, ding dang lido. What was that? Right, so when setting the Realme device up, one thing is, when it asks you to select your region, if I scroll down, you're going to see it doesn't say England, and obviously you go down and you look for United Kingdom, and that's also not there. So I'm going to have to pick the region that's closest to me. But I don't even think we've got Wales, we ain't got Scotland. So I'm probably going to have to go for Ireland. One thing I will say though is we did see this issue with a MeCool device previously, and they managed to fix that with an update. So I will let Realme know about this, and hopefully they can get that sorted as well. Right, so once we're all set up, we're signing and things like that, this is what Google TV looks like. It's similar to Android TV, but as you can see, it is a bit more populated. And it's like we'd see from such as Amazon, where it's just, well, it's full of content. Now, a lot of people don't like this because a lot of people see these as advertisements. Some people like them because it's got suggested content on, and it's purely down to personal preference. At first, I didn't like Google TV. I didn't like the layout. It's kind of grown on me, and now I don't mind it. Now I know my way around. As you can see along the top, we've got For You, films, TV shows, apps, and library. A lot of people might just like the apps section alone. And then obviously we've got search on the left hand side. This is going to allow us to search the store and things. So I'm just got Discovery Plus.
Here's Discovery Plus on the Google Play Store.
Very simple, it's quick and easy to use. Now I have got a couple of gripes with this device, and I will tell you those in a moment, but if we take a quick look at the home screen at the top, we've got some suggested content, and it's literally just two of them. So one for Google TV, one for Prime Video. We go down again, we've got top picks for you. I thought this might only be apps that I'm signed into, but I'm not signed into Disney Plus, and that's still showing me top picks for you. So whether it's because I've used it on a different device, I don't know. Go down again, we've got a list of your apps. A lot of people are going to ask, can you sideload apps to this device? The answer is yes, you can. So you can install apps that aren't available on the Google Play Store. Go down again, you've got some popular movies and TV shows, and then It goes on for a very long time. There's a long list there. The thing I didn't like about Google TV previously was there were a lot of paid suggestions in this section. Now at the moment, I'm not seeing them. It's just showing me Prime Video and Disney Plus. So maybe that's had a bit of an update. If I go down to the bottom, you've got Managed Services. I'm going to turn off Disney Plus and say I want to turn on Discovery Plus. And what this is going to do, it's just going to remove Disney Plus from the recommendations. So, top picks for you, you'll no longer see any of the Disney Plus stuff. But like I said, it does look a bit cluttered at first, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. Now, if I do go across to the apps section at the top, you're going to see there's a few apps that are suggested at the top. You've got your apps, and then you've got some categories. So say I want to go on entertainment. The best thing about this version of the Google Play Store is it's for Android TV devices. So although it's not the full Google Play Store like you find on an Android phone, you know that every app you install is going to work as it should on this device. Meaning you're not going to need no Air Mouse or anything like that. A lot of these devices, people ask, does Netflix work in full quality? Does Prime Video, Disney Plus and all that sort of stuff? And as you can see, Netflix, we are running the full Android TV version and it does play in full quality. So if I quickly just play this, as you can see, it looks sound. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up YouTube and just quickly try some 4K video. And if I start it from the beginning, as you can see, the quality, it looks great. If I just go across to where it's swooping across the beach, I like to look at the edges to see if there's much stutter or anything. And also how long it takes to buffer. And yeah, that looks sound. There is a little bit of stutter, but you don't know if stuff's pre-installed in the background because I've only just set this device up. And then if I just go across to settings, you can see it is playing in 4K. Now if I go across to settings, a good thing with Google TV as well is you can set up a children's profile. So if you want to set up a child's profile so they can't watch the same stuff as what you watch, you have got that option with Google TV. If you want to know what storage we've got on this device, if I go down here, what you will see is total space 4.7 gig, and what we've got left available is 3.4. I have installed a few things to this. Now a lot of people do say I wish these devices had more storage, but they are just streaming devices. They're not really designed for downloading movies, TV shows and things like that. So I would say, just for streaming purposes, that's more than enough. Another thing you can do from this is cast from another Android device. So as you can see, show a notification to all Android devices connected to your Wi-Fi and let them control media cast into this device. So it's like it's got a Chromecast built in. And if you go on about, you can see model 4K Google TV stick, and it's running Android TV OS version 11. Now, if you're somebody that likes to put a game on there for the kids or whatever, then I'm just going to see how this plays, if it plays alright or if it's dog shit, just so you can see for yourself. But as you can see, I'm going to click on play. You can link game controllers to this, but as you can see, that's working sound, that. I'm going to go for it. Oh! There we go, look. Concentration mode in full effect here. Yeah, I'm good at this. Oh, no! So as you can see, that works absolutely fine. Now, let's take a look at the price. So as you can see, we've got two versions. We've got a 4K version and a 2K. And like I said, this is the first time I've seen the price as well. And for the 4K Realme Smart TV stick, it's only £45, and it's also got 2GB of RAM. Now that's really not a bad price. If you take a quick look at the 2K, it's saying the 2K version's £52 with only 1GB of RAM. Although you can see there, that just confused me. There is 43% off the 4K version at the moment. The full price is almost £80. I would say for the deal price at £45, that's not bad at all. But if it is full price at £80, then it is a bit pricey. When you've got devices such as the Google Chromecast with Google TV, they would be cheaper. But I don't think that's too bad at all. It could be a lot worse. But one thing I did forget to mention is there is a problem with the regions. Like, it may get updated. If I go on ITV Hub, It's going to be the same for BBC iPlayer as well. It's going to say the manufacturer and/or operating system provider for this device has not secured the necessary rights for this application. Now, we had this problem recently on a MeCool device, and when they updated the region, it didn't make a difference with those apps. So if you're somebody that likes to use ITV Hub, BBC iPlayer and apps like that, then this device is also not going to be for you because it doesn't seem to work. But for side-loading apps and doing all the regular stuff we usually do with us Firesticks and streaming devices, then I would say it's really not a bad device. And if you own one personally, do let me know in the comments section down below your experience with it. Would you recommend it? And also, if you don't own one, what are your thoughts on it? But yeah, that's it for this one. Hopefully, if you were looking at buying the Realme Google TV stick, this video's helped. And if you're somebody that's just looking about at different streaming devices you can use, I've just done a video on the Xiaomi TV stick, the 4K version, and I've done plenty of different device reviews. You can check them out on my channel. So yeah, be sure to leave a comment. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below because I'm watching there. And I'll see you soon. Ta-da! Now, there are a couple of gripes with this device, as with a lot of the Google TV and Android TV devices. Now, I have got a couple of gripes with this. It's early. Now, I have got a couple of gripes with this. I can't say that. This. What you will see is total space. When you've got device. And if we go down, you can see it is raining. I can't talk today.